Hello everybody, my name is SkillsXKills27 and today we are playing some more Minecraft Minetech modded Minecraft. Hell yeah. Alright, so today guys, I was looking at my food and 13 steak, I'm all out of cows. I've got some pigs around here like that one right there. But I would rather actually just begin with an actual legit farm. Now, I'm pretty sure that I know 100% that Natura isn't in this mod pack, sadly, because Natura is awesome. But I don't know what this mod is, but it's breeder seeds, and basically, as it says, merges plants to form higher tier seeds. Place all plants of a tier adjacent to the breeder. So basically, what we want to do is we want to get us a hoe and as many more seeds that we have. If we do have any, we do. Got a bunch of them. And then 9, that's the perfect number. We got a bunch of these breeder seeds. And sugarcane I want to plant as well. I did find some more of these berries, which I kind of don't really like. But I did find these ore berries. And ore berries are really cool because they basically make these ore berries. And then you can use them and melt them up in a furnace. I think 9 of them will create 1 ingot, which I know it's not very much, but it's pretty efficient, and I like it. So yeah, we're gonna set those up today as well. And first things first, I would like to get these sugar canes planted over here because sugarcane will be important for us to have in the future, because we're going to need lots of books. We're going to need cows in order to get those books, but I think there's another way to make books, actually, and we're definitely going to go with that, other than doing any other way of trying to get leather from cows. But first, before we start any kind of farming, I want to set up these ore berries. Now, the problem with the ore berries is basically simply that the way they grow is they grow in a certain light. So basically, we need to make it so that it's really dark. Not extremely dark, but it has to be at least light level 7. So what I would like to do is I would like to place torch. Let's place it right here. And let's go F3 and see what kind of light level. So if you look at BL, it'll tell us what light level we're at. So right here we're at 7, 6, 5, 4, 6, 6. Okay, so what I want to do is, this is good. This room is perfect. And what we can actually do is we can hang on to these, and we can actually just stack them up on top of each other. But I'd rather not do that right now. Now, it does hurt to run into them. Right here we got a light level of 8, which means no mobs will be able to spawn there, which is good. And no mobs will spawn on here, and if they do, they'll die. Now, I don't have any armor, so it's not killing me to do that. But yeah, so you just once they grow, it does take a while to grow, but once they grow, you can right click them and you'll get all their ore berries, and then you can use them, like I said, to create nice ingots. Now, next up on our list, like I said before, is a farm. So we're gonna need to get ourselves a hoe so that we can fertilize the land and get these seeds going. Now it says here to place all plants of a tier adjacent to the breeder. So tier 0 plants are wheat, carrots, potatoes, and sugarcane. So that means that what we can actually do is, I'm gonna have to sleep in a second. What we can actually do is we can place these seeds adjacent to our sugarcane, and hopefully it will turn them into higher tier seeds. Now I believe, I'm not sure how this works, I don't know what mod it's from or anything like that, so bear with me here, but I believe what happens is once it fully grows, then you can harvest it or something, and then when you harvest it, you don't get anything except for a seed, and the plant that was next to it gets to go up a tier. So now what I think I'm going to do is I'm just basically going to do this. I would like to make this as efficient as possible, so let's do this. And let's do, oh, you know what? Oops, I don't think that will work. There we go, nice and adjacent to each other. Then we can even do this. And then that's 4 blocks away, so that's fine. We can even do something crisscrossy like this, so that we can get ourselves some good seeds. You know what I'm saying? Like that, and then we're actually going to do that. And even to go quicker, we're going to place these breeder seeds right around the outside here, just so that we can get some quick growing higher tier seeds and higher tier plants themselves, hopefully. So I don't know exactly how this works, so bear with me, but that's what it says to do, so I'm doing it. Now let's go over to our sugarcane, see if they've made a difference at all. I don't think they have quite yet, but we're going to get into that later once it grows up a little bit. But for now, what I did was I did a little bit more exploring. I'm not going to go down there actually, but I did a little bit more exploring down in the caves, and what ended up happening was I found, well, I used my turtle to mine about 20 more blocks, and then, oh, excuse me, I used my turtle to mine about 20 more blocks, and then I ended up running into a much larger mine shaft. So, sadly, I have to explore it. Now, I don't like exploring caves very much. I don't like mining the resources out of these caves, anything like that. Anything that I can do that will make it more efficient, I will do. Sorry for that noise in the background. Just my water system. Now, so instead, I'm just going to quarry it out. Now, of course, we don't have a quarry, but there is an excavate command on our turtle, which is what we're going to use. Now, sadly, with turtles, if you have a program running, you leave the world, it'll stop the program. So, once we start this query command, depending on how big our query is, we can't leave the world until it's done. And if we do, it'll stop in the middle of it, and I'll have to start it all over again. And there's no way to resume it either, which kind of sucks. Now, right now, I'm cooking up some iron, because what I want to do is I want to make a contraption where basically we input wood and then into a furnace. Then it cooks it up into charcoal. Charcoal gets taken out and put back into the furnace. And then any excess charcoal will end up in a hopper or a chest or something. Now it'll be much easier to do it with item ducts, but I don't think we can make item ducts quite yet. We might be able to, but you know what? Actually, I think I'm going to do this with item ducts instead of hoppers, because item ducts are a lot cooler. So let's just look it up. Okay, I don't like that, but anyway, that kind of sucks. That really does suck a lot. So we can use buildcraft pipes instead. But like, there's no even leadstone conduits. You know what it is? It's because we're playing 1.5 and not 1.6. That's the problem. That really sucks. Technic, figure it out, bud. I want my item ducts back. Come on. Let's go. Technic sucks at this stuff. Like, I'm just coming out and saying it, because really, Technic does suck. Because look at it. I mean, I'm playing this. Yeah, it's got a few mods, but without the 1.6 versions of the mods, then it's pointless for me right now. Like, really? So now I have to go and make pipes. Build craft pipes. That really sucks. Oh man, that sucks so bad. Alright, well, guess we're just gonna have to deal with it. Alright. Oh well. Oh well. Okay, well, guys, um, I'll be back in a second once I get everything that I need here. Alright, I'll be back. Okay, guys, and we're back now. I just created some things like a redstone engine, which is pretty simple, and some cobblestone pipes and some wood pipes, and basically there's just wood and glass and stone and glass, and a hopper, which is basic. This is vanilla hopper though. So I built it, did a little bit of testing, figured out how it works and how it will work and if it works and everything like that. And because we don't have any anything from the new Buildcraft, we're gonna have to use the old Buildcraft pipes, which is gonna be a lot more complicated stuff, but eventually it'll work out. Be right back, guys. Okay, sorry about that. Just had a phone call there, but everything turned out well. So there it is. Actually, just need to pop that chest up there. There is our new system. So it's not very complicated at all. We start with a piece of charcoal in the bottom and a bunch of wood in the top, which I'm not going to do quite yet. And then, actually, yeah, why not? So we throw the wood in, we put the rest of our wood in there in the hopper. Hopper will feed it into here. If there's no room in here, it'll stay in the hopper. And if there's no room in the hopper, it'll stay in here. No big jams, nothing like that. And then we've got a redstone engine here, which is from Buildcraft as well. And it'll basically power into this wood pipe and pull items out. Then the cobblestone pipe will transport those items over up to here. And this intersection, until we can get some diamond pipes, this intersection is basically just going to be, it's a 50-50 chance. So when the coal comes up here, it's either goes there or there. It's a 50-50 chance. So 2 went there, and then this one went there as well. But eventually 1 will end up coming in the bottom of here, hopefully. All the access will go back into here. Come on, over there. There we go. We got one. Finally got one. And it'll basically go in the bottom here. And thanks to new Buildcraft pipes. Now, I don't know. This should still work. But it might be the new Buildcraft that has this. But thanks to Buildcraft pipes, in the way I know them, from the new Buildcraft, or from, hopefully it's in 1.5, Buildcraft pipes now know better to actually, if this inventory is full, not to just fall on the ground, but I guess we'll see that in the future. I did do a little bit of wood cutting off camera, by the way, just because of stuff like that. But that's why I'm doing all the wood cutting, is so that we can get charcoal going. And this little system is just fine. This engine will speed up, and this is basically just going to give us power, pretty much, for now. Because basically that charcoal is what we're going to use as fuel. Now, if we wanted to make this system even more better, we could hook up our automatic tree farm to that chest at the top. Excuse me, my goodness, I've got the hiccups today. But we don't want to do that because we don't have the resources, and I've got a much better setup to do that later on. But yeah, so again, 50-50 chance. This time it's going in here. And it'll load up pretty quick because 8 pieces of charcoal will cook. Or 1 piece of charcoal will cook 8 pieces of wood. So it's practically never going to happen where 8 straight pieces of charcoal will go over there. And if it does, that's fine, because it'll just stop cooking until 1 comes into here. Because there'll be some delay until this completely speeds up. But it doesn't really have to. The speed it's going right now, it's fast enough to pull out the charcoal as it cooks. So, but yeah, that's our basic little system. I haven't been gone that long, so let's go see how everything's looking over here. Look at that. I don't know if that's fully grown or not, but I'm gonna wait. But they're definitely growing, and Oh, you know what it might be? It might be that this will grow up to be tier 2 of the seed next to it. That's interesting. That might be what it is. So I'm just gonna let those grow. Sugarcane over here is gonna be for my own harvesting. It's not gonna be for testing with these new upgrade seed things. Because I'm gonna need lots of sugarcane in the future, like I said. So yeah. Now, what we're gonna end up needing though later on is just wanted to make that symmetrical because I'm just not about that. But what we're going to want now is a fully automatic system other than this stupid grindstone to get us doubling our ores. Now, since we have this, we now have charcoal, which is going to be our fuel source. Now, charcoal is going to be very important because we're going to be using engines, and not just regular engines, but hopefully it's not just the 1.6, and it is the 1.6 that has this. So it looks like we're going to have to look at different types of engines that we can use, which kind of sucks because there's no dynamos. That kind of sucks because dynamos are much better than just these simple engines here. We could build a clockwork engine, which is basically an engine that runs off of hand, or we could build a steam engine or a hobbyist steam engine. But if we look at the hobbyist steam engine, it requires gold-plated gear and that. This requires copper. So, and that is pretty much simple. So I think I'm going to go with the steam engine, the regular basic steam engine, and something called an aqueous accumulator, which will produce us some water. Now that's not very hard to get either. So, I think I'm going to gather the resources I need to get this going, and then we'll do a bit of crafting on camera. I'm going to figure out exactly the resources that we're going to need, and then we can get all that on camera so that you guys can watch me craft them. You guys can watch what the recipes are if you need to know what they are and stuff. So I'll be back with all these resources, and our system looks like it's working pretty well. 17 charcoal in there, 13 in there, and we'll be back. And we're back. Alright guys, so I can put that up there. So now I've got everything that I need. Our guy here has been running for quite some time. Full stack of charcoal and quite a few stacks in here, which is good. So it's working. I'm gonna need it in a second once we do this. So I took a look at what I needed, and I need waterproof pipes, and I figured out that there's no way to craft shards of minium. No way to craft them. So that means that I had to go out mob hunting for a while. So that's what I did. I played around a little bit, checked on my things, which are almost fully grown, all of them, which is great. And I went down and made myself some supper because it's already 6 o'clock and I was starving. And now I'm back. Just joined the game. I've got everything I need, hopefully. I hope my calculations are correct. So let's begin with the crafting. Alright. I'm also going to need... where did I put them? There we go. I'm going to need 2 of those. Alright, so let's begin. So the first things we're going to have to make are the engines. We're going to be making the steam engines here. Now, we've got our copper. We're going to need redstone transmission coil, so let's make one of those. Alright, next. We're going to need a piston, so let's make, actually, whoops. We're going to need a redstone transmission coil again, because we're actually going to make 3 of these engines, so we're going to need 3. Okay, next we're going to need pistons, so we're going to make, we got wood, we got cobblestone, so we got iron. Maybe I just clicked it wrong. Shift click. For some reason, we can't make our pistons, so guess we're gonna have to make them ourselves. Alright. There we go. 3 pistons. Okay, next, we're gonna need copper gears. We're gonna need 6 of those. Okay, next, we got everything. We're gonna make our 3 steam engines. Done. Next, we're gonna need a furnace. Powered furnace. So we're gonna need a machine frame. Hello? I may have just frozen up on me. It may have just frozen up on me. Okay, I'll be back once. Okay, so it's working again. Alright, so let's go back to here. So we're gonna need a machine frame. Right. We're actually gonna need 2 of those. Actually gonna need 3 of those. So we'll grab that. And then redstone reception coil. We're gonna need 2 of those, I believe. And then bricks we got, copper we got, so now we can make powered furnace. Next. Pulverizer. So we're gonna need machine frame, redstone reception coil, we got all that. Piston again, won't work. Okay, we could have just made an extra piston there, but I guess we didn't. Hope my calculations are correct here. Get a pulverizer. And then we're also going to need a aqueous accumulator. Which is that. We're going to need that. Good. Going to need another bucket because we're going to need another bucket. Aqueous accumulator next on the list. We're also going to want, let's see here. What we have left is for a hopper. Right? Oh, I'm missing a couple of iron. Damn it. I hoped that all my calculations were correct, but I guess they weren't. So we're going to need a hopper, which we can just do by hand. There's no point in doing that. Hopper. Okay. And what else are we going to need? I think that's it. Got 1 extra silver. So that calculation was wrong. 1 extra gold. Nope. Alright, so next we're also going to need to make these waterproof pipes. Now, in order to make them waterproof pipes, you need cactus green, and we can't get cactus green. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our gold and we're going to surround it like this. Stone and iron, and create an inert stone. And I'm going to surround it with these shards of minium that we got from killing all those mobs, and grab a minium stone. Now, minium stones are from Equivalent Exchange 3, and they are actually very useful because what we can do is we can convert this to light blue, magenta, orange, ink sac, rose red, and finally cactus green. Now that durability will go down, but it doesn't take that long. And also, we can go hold it in our hand and press C, and we can craft with it. Sweet, don't you think? So we don't need a crafting table anymore. We can come way out here without that crafting table, and we can hit C, and it'll work. Whoops. There we go, and it'll work. And what we can also do is we can right-click, not that, but we can take dirt and right-click it and turn it into sand. Now, sadly, that just completely busted our guy. I don't know why it did. Maybe it was a glitch, but I'm gonna do some more mob hunting later and get it back. But we got what we needed. Now we can turn that into pipe waterproof and connect that to our pipes to make waterproof pipes. Now we're also gonna need some water. Some water. Okay. Good. Where do I want to do this? Let's go. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down here. And I'm just going to go down a little bit more. To right here. So, aqueous accumulator. Like that. Put 1 bucket of water there. Go outside. Grab another bucket of water. Put it there. We're just going to sleep real quick. Alright, so this aqueous accumulator will actually, using those 2 water, it'll produce water inside him. And then on top of him, Well, that didn't work out what I wanted it to do. Guess we're gonna need one more. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go. Damn it, I just slept through the night. Let's see if we can make this work. Go. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna grab this bucket of water. I'm gonna go below it. Whoops. Put that bucket of water there. Okay, and then we're gonna do this and this. Okay, how much water is it? How fast is it producing its water? Not very fast at all, so why don't we do this? Go in the back. And we need to go grab another bucket of water. I just had a little panic attack because I didn't plan it out properly and something wasn't right. Okay. So now we should be producing water fast. Please tell me we're producing water fast. Okay, really? What the heck? Okay, let's go grab another bucket of water. And we'll put it on this side. Oh, I'm going through so much trouble to get this stupid aqueous accumulator working. There we go. Okay, so now we can put that back up there. Okay, now we can put our 3 engines facing upwards here, here. Oh, no, we don't want that. Oh, and I did miscalculate one more thing as well. But that should be a quick and easy fix. We're actually going to need to take, please tell me we have some extra gold or something. Okay, I think we can make cobblestone conductive pipes or something like that. So let's do that. Whoops, daisy. Okay, cobblestone transport pipes. Cobblestone conductive pipes, nice. So we can do that, so let's grab all of our redstone. Let's turn these into conduction pipes. Whoops. Conductive. So now we also need wooden ones too. I'm not prepared at all for this. Blah. Really wanted to be prepared. I'm trying to go fast as possible here so that I can help you guys out. So you guys can create your own contraptions. God damn it. Why am I failing at this so much? Alright, good. Wooden conductive pipes. Good. Now, we're also going to need, now we place these guys and this guy. And we're also going to need now a wrench, because we're going to need to adjust these. Okay, we're going to need some more wood. Holy smokes, come on. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Get, damn it. Stone gear. Iron, like so. We get a wrench. Okay, let's adjust him and him. And like that. Well, that's not working, but anyway. Just ignore that. Ooh, those look fancy. Now we're going to put our 2 machines down there. So, actually going to run this in the back. So I'm going to do that. A chest, and then 2 machines. Like that, so we're going to want that. Alright. Good. Pulverizer first. Powered furnace second. And wood. We're going to need to make ourselves a chest. Right there. And then we get our hopper right there. Whoops. that, and then sky, I don't know why that's messed up. We're gonna want a blue on the top, orange on the outside, and have it like that. Good. This guy we want input. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Output. Good. And these guys should be full of water. Now what we can do, take our charcoal and pop it in there. And now our machines are getting powered. And what we can do is we can throw our silver will work, tin will work, lead. Lead I don't know will work, so, and we don't quite need it yet. Tin, gold, iron, copper, aluminum won't work. That uranium won't work either. So we don't have very many ores actually. Oh yeah, we do. There it is. Tin, copper, copper, aluminum, iron, copper. Good. Okay. Now let's just throw silver, tin, gold, iron, and copper in, and it will be fed into here. And for some reason that is messed up, that messed up entity, but now it's cooking up, and we're getting our silver ingots. And we actually have space for one more, so let's put, we got tin, gold, iron, copper. Silver's already in there, let's put some more silver. No. Ah. We're gonna need a lot of tin, so I'll do tin first. And then what should be happening is we should be getting our output of silver, pulverized silver, and silver ore in here. And we should be getting, hopefully, a lot of energy. Woohoo! That's pretty awesome. Alright, guys. Now, of course, this looks kind of ugly from the outside. And I can't really think of a nice time-lapse for us to do. So, I'm going to have to do... I'm not even going to do a time-lapse this episode. This episode's just going to end off with no time-lapse. Sorry about that, guys. We got a lot done this episode, though. Lots of mechanics, lots of things from Buildcraft, obviously. And, yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys liked the episode. And we're going to grab this charcoal, and we're going to grab even more charcoal. And let's go finish the episode off with our mining turtle. How are we going to do that? You will see, you will see. Now, hopefully when we come back next episode, a mining turtle will be done. Will be done with his job. So, this is working. These guys are fully powered, except for this guy, which is going up. And we're going to end up disabling some of these guys because eventually they will fill fully up with power because this guy's filling up and this guy's full already. And they're not draining any power. So, eventually we're going to need some sort of energy storage system. And we're going to end up doing that hopefully next episode, maybe not next episode, but yeah. So guys, we're going to run down here. I gotta hurry because this episode's going to run a little bit longer than I hoped. But it's all going to be worth it. Now, as you see, I did just like a tiny bit more tunneling down here. And we ran into a much longer mine shaft here with lots of ores and stuff, and also even a spider spawner. But the spider spawner we don't really care about right now. Ooh, look at that emerald. We don't really care about the spider spawner right now, so yeah, I'm gonna do some more tree cutting, hopefully off camera, if everything goes well. So how many? This was 30 plus 20, so I'm gonna say 50. So we're gonna make this guy quarry out a total area of 50. Now we're gonna go up here, all the way up, all the way up to the top, and we're gonna do it right here. We're gonna set up, actually right up here we're gonna set it up. So we're gonna have him, oh, he goes to the right too, damn it. Alright, so we're gonna have to dig this way. So we want to set it up so that, okay. So, okay guys, this might take a while. I'm gonna find a good spot to go and I'll be back. Alright, we're back. So I found a nice area. We dug a tunnel quite far. And what we're actually going to do is do this. And make us able to come up here and place down our mining elf or turtle, or whatever you want to call it. We're going to do refuel all, and then once again refuel all, and then we're going to throw in some of that wood again, and some of this cherry wood. Oops, there we go. Alright, so that's tons of fuel. Hopefully he'll be able to last for now. I will come back and put some fuel in this chest, and then by doing that he will actually come back up and refuel himself if he's out. If he's ever out. Now, what's the point of this? Well, my friends, we're going to do the excavate command, and we're going to excavate 70. I know, that's a very big area, and that means each area is 70 by 70, and he's basically moving every time there's a block. So if you were to do the math, then, so let's say, how high are we right now? Let's see, F3, where's F3? There she is. So we're 41 blocks up. So let's do 70 times 70, which is 4,900. That's how many times it's going to move. Times as well 41, which is 200,900. His fuel level was about 6,000. That's nowhere near enough. 200,900 is how much fuel we're going to need, theoretically. That's a lot of fuel, and that's a big frickin' hole. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I'm going to probably be AFKing all day, or all night, because this is going to take a long time. Hopefully I'll be able to get lots of wood tonight, before I head out, and before I go AFK, and then we can hopefully have enough fuel for him, because we don't want him to run out of fuel. That's not good. But if he does, it's no big deal. I mean, we can always throw some more fuel in there. He shouldn't take that long with this giant excavation, hopefully. But I mean, 70 by 70, that's a big area, and theoretically we're going to get 200,900 blocks. That's a lot of blocks. And that's a big area covered, and that means diamonds. Hopefully. And if we can get diamonds, then we'll get more turtles. And more turtles means more excavation. And more excavation means more diamonds. More diamonds means more turtles. You know how it is. Alright guys, thanks for watching. This episode has gone on way too long. I will come in with a few updates. Next episode, let you know how we're doing with this query. I may even record another episode tonight, depending on how much time it'll take. But thanks for watching, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Like, subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.